Antarctica stands as the world's southernmost continent, renowned as a hub for groundbreaking scientific exploration. While some individuals may opt for cruises to this icy expanse, such journeys often serve as fleeting glimpses. Contrary to this, Antarctica is, in fact, home to a multitude of scientists and researchers. Approximately 400 experts endure the frigid winter on this continent annually, and each year ushers in new revelations. Collaborative efforts among marine biologists, geologists, oceanographers, and geophysicists yield remarkable breakthroughs. However, recent findings emerging from Antarctica have evoked fear among scientists. So, in today's video, we unveil the top 12 unsettling discoveries uncovered within Antarctica. Number 12. Huge hole. In 1970, an astonishing event unfolded in Antarctica when the Earth seemed to split apart, creating an immense and seemingly endless hole that left researchers bewildered. What added to the mystery was the sudden vanishing of the cavity, as if it had never existed. However, after nearly half a century, this enigmatic void reappeared in the heart of the Weddell Sea, the largest of Antarctica's marginal seas. A chasm comparable in size to the entire American city of Maine emerged. Known as Polinia, this expansive expanse of open water in the Antarctic serves as a significant connection between the atmosphere and the sea, generating energy that can influence local climatic conditions. The phenomenon of the moored rise Polinia was spotted in the middle of September 2017. This finding perplexed researchers as it occurred during the frigid depths of Antarctica's winter, a period when ice typically reaches its thickest state. Initially spanning around 9,500 square kilometers, the moored rise Polinia remarkably expanded by over 740% within a single month, reaching an astounding size of 800,000 square kilometers. As the austral summer months commenced and the ice began to recede, the Polinia eventually merged with the open ocean, marking the end of this intriguing phenomenon. Number 11. Earthquake swarms. When people conjure images of earthquakes, their minds often turn to the Ring of Fire, a region in the Pacific Ocean notorious for tectonic plate interactions. However, an unexpected series of earthquakes has come to light in a rather distant location, Antarctica, the southernmost landmass. Researchers have unveiled clusters of earthquakes transpiring near the Shetland Plate and the Antarctic Plate. These seismic episodes persisted from August 2020 until February 2021, yielding an astonishing tally of approximately 85,000 earthquakes during that span. Scientists are positing that this sequence of seismic activity might have been triggered by the reawakening of a dormant volcano. Number 10. The ozone hole above Antarctica. This latest revelation concerning Antarctica concerns the ozone layer, a protective stratospheric shield that shields Earth from the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. In the autumn of 2022, researchers made a significant finding. The ozone hole located above Antarctica has reached an unprecedented size, exceeding even the dimensions of the entire United States. Given the backdrop of global warming and the gradual depletion of the ozone layer, concerns about the future of Antarctica have intensified. This raises the question of how Antarctica's landscape would be altered if all its ice were to melt. While scientists are concerned about climate change, NASA scientist Paul Newman believes that the ozone hole will hopefully shrink over time. Number 9. A hidden world. Using a colossal hot water drill, scientists have unveiled a previously undiscovered ecosystem nestled within an underground river beneath the frozen expanse of the Larsen Ice Shelf. This hidden habitat is situated in a vast cavern located approximately 1,640 feet, 500 meters beneath the ice's surface. The researchers stumbled upon this concealed structure when they observed an intriguing groove in a satellite image of the ice sheet. While they initially had no expectations of finding anything within it, the outcome surprised them greatly. An abundance of minuscule crustaceans called amphipods, a discovery that filled the team with immense excitement. Number 8. Tiny creature. Enduring through 30 ice ages and outlasting humanity, you might initially assume we're referencing a long-standing tradition or perhaps a resilient location. However, our focus lies on a minuscule inhabitant, the Talbergia, thriving in the depths of Antarctica. This remarkable creature resides beneath rocks nestled within the heart of mountain summits. When initially discovered, only a few were acquainted with its existence, and even then, that knowledge was limited. As subsequent experiments unveiled, our understanding of these organisms was virtually non-existent. These tiny beings are distributed globally, with several species inhabiting the rare ice-free pockets scattered across Antarctica's expanse. Yet, this unforgiving land boasts scant sustenance, primarily consisting of microscopic fungi and infrequent bacteria. Miraculously, these creatures have defied the odds, weathering countless ice ages. Astonishingly, they have persisted through 30 ice ages, without venturing more than a few miles and without mingling with their counterparts. Stranded between perilous ice and deadly toxins, these creatures tenaciously persisted, displaying an incredible will to survive. Number 7. Factorian Deep. The Factorian Deep, which represents the deepest area of the seafloor around Antarctica, came into focus with an unprecedented clarity in 2022, offering a comprehensive glimpse into these depths that extend to approximately 24,400 feet. 7,437 meters beneath the ocean surface. Although the Factorian Deep was a recent discovery in 2019, comprehensive mapping efforts have now been carried out to encompass not only this deep, but also its neighboring regions. Encompassing a substantial expanse, the exploration and study of this deep area hold the potential to unveil novel marine life hotspots. Number 6. Phytoplankton blooms. Separate groups of scientists have made remarkable discoveries of phytoplankton blooms thriving in the depths beneath the ocean surface within both polar regions of Earth. Until now, scientists believed that the limited light beneath the polar sea ice would hinder phytoplankton from generating sufficient energy to survive. However, recent research has unveiled that these microscopic algae can flourish with as little as 1% of the surface light. In Antarctica, researchers employed specialized deep diving floats to gauge the presence of chlorophyll A, a pigment crucial for photosynthesis in algae and other plants, deep below the sea ice. Their findings strongly indicated a significant concentration of phytoplankton in those regions. The scientists propose that the diminishing extent and duration of sea ice due to climate change might contribute to sustaining these blooms at lower ocean depths by enhancing the amount of light accessible to them. Number 5. Giant spiders. Do you believe that escaping to Antarctica would spare you from encountering spiders? Well, think again. These creepy crawlies have managed to establish their presence even in the chilliest corners of our planet. Antarctica and the Southern Ocean are home to enormous sea spiders, boasting 8 long legs and unsettling proboscis. Adding to the terror, these spiders reach larger proportions in these frigid territories compared to anywhere else on Earth. Interestingly, these spiders are actually known as pycnogonids, a type of primitive marine arthropod that undergoes a peculiar phenomenon called polar gigantism, resulting in their substantial growth. Curiously, scientists remain baffled by the reasons behind this phenomenon. In the Antarctic, these sea spiders can attain leg spans of nearly 25 centimeters, yet the effects of polar gigantism extend beyond sea spiders. Copepods, echinoderms, and certain mollusks in polar regions have also been observed to grow to unusually large sizes. It's hypothesized that the combination of elevated oxygen levels and slowed metabolisms due to cold temperatures might be responsible for the development of these oversized sea spiders. Number 4. Bloodwater falls. Thankfully, the name of these waterfalls is purely a result of their visual characteristics. Their reddish hue gives them a striking resemblance to blood. However, the actual explanation behind their appearance remained a baffling mystery for a considerable period. The peculiar natural phenomenon was first stumbled upon back in 1911, yet its true origin remained veiled until recent times when radar technology came to the rescue. Through an examination of the layers of ice feeding into the waterfall, it was revealed that the red coloration of both water and ice originates from iron-rich brine prevalent in the surrounding region. This brine maintains its liquid state due to elevated salt levels in the vicinity, creating the illusion that the ice is, quite intriguingly, resembling a bleeding effect. Number 3. 1 million-year-old DNA. During routine collection of seafloor sediment samples in the Scotia Sea, researchers stumbled upon a remarkable discovery: DNA fragments from ancient microorganisms, some of which are estimated to be about 1 million years old. These genetic remnants were extracted from depths reaching up to 584 feet, 178 meters beneath the seafloor, and they span a period ranging from around 1 million years ago to approximately 540,000 years ago. Although the precise species to which the oldest DNA samples belong remains uncertain, the more recent samples are likely attributed to a group of phytoplankton called diatoms. These diatoms, originating from an era of ancient global warming, hold the potential to offer insights into how marine ecosystems of Antarctica might react to climate change driven by human activities. Number 2. Large lake. Speaking of million-year-old DNA, there has been a recent discovery of a previously unknown lake in Antarctica that holds the potential to contain sediment dating back over an astonishing 34 million years. This remarkable finding occurred in the spring of 2022, when a Chinese aircraft detected the presence of this hidden lake located behind a canyon and beneath an ice sheet. The newfound lake has been named Lake Snow Eagle. The identification of Lake Snow Eagle was made possible through the use of advanced radar technology, capable of peering beneath the thick ice sheet. The significance of this discovery is particularly noteworthy, given that scientists had been conducting flights and utilizing radar over the region for a 3-year period before finally uncovering the existence of the lake. Number 1. Evidence of fires in Antarctica. In the distant past, about 75 million years ago, Antarctica presented an entirely contrasting landscape compared to its current state, and it was inhabited by dinosaurs, even though they eventually went extinct around 66 million years ago. Recent scientific investigations have unearthed compelling indications that frequent fires were a recurring phenomenon on the Antarctic continent during this era. These ancient fires, known as paleo wildfires, were largely influenced by volcanic activity that characterized that period. Back in the Cretaceous period, Antarctica boasted lush forests populated by coniferous trees and ferns, rendering it vastly dissimilar from its modern appearance. That's all, guys. What discovery in Antarctica fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you later.